so I was trying really hard not to have to blow my nose until after I was done filming because I didn't want to mess up my makeup and make my nose red, but I'm getting over the flu, so I guess that was too much to ask. Anyway, hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back and back on track. This is my second day filming in a row, so look at me, I'm committed. Today we are celebrating Valentine's Day. So we created this over-the-top pink look to just have a lot of fun, being kind of sweet, kind of sultry, and everything in between. So if you want to see how this fun Valentine's Day look was created, then keep on watching. Okay, so I just exfoliated with this Skin&Co Polishing Micro-Exfoliating Truffle Face Gommage because I'm trying to prep my skin. I have like more blackheads and things than usual, and my face has just been like kind of textured. I guess because I got sick and my face was just like, no, I can't even. So I tried this out. It came in my BoxyCharm bag. It's the Truffle Therapy. Wait, hold on. It says it's enriched with ground apricot kernel to buff away dry and dull skin, which my skin is definitely dull right now. This innovative formula is lotion based, which I did notice that and I liked it. My skin does still feel dry, but like, of course, because I just exfoliated, but when I was actually using it, it felt very hydrating. I don't know, I just thought that this was kind of interesting and I want to keep trying it for a bit to see, you know, a couple times a week just to see if it helps clear up some of the clogged pores that I'm starting to get. So I'll just keep you guys updated on that. And now since Valentine's Day, I believe, is really about being pampered, I'm going to use another BoxyCharm product that I got. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. And y'all, I'm like super excited to try this because it's Tatcha. And like, that's actually a really high-end brand. Like this is not cheap. So it says that it's for normal to dry skin. So that works for me because right now my skin is pretty dry. So I'm just gonna open this up. Okay, I'm just gonna read a little bit about this before I say goodbye to let this sit. Feed skin with our signature trio of Japanese anti-aging superfoods, green tea, rice, and algae to help restore skin's youthful radiance. So if I look like a 5-year-old after this, because I already look like I'm 12, so I don't know how much more youthful we could get. We'll see how this works, so I'll be back in like 15 minutes. Alright, so the mask is off. It was very cold, and I think that helped reduce swelling and puffiness in my face a lot. And also it looks less red, and it just feels very hydrated. So, while that finishes soaking in, let's move on to our eyes. So today I kind of want to do one of my favorite looks to do. I mean, this is kind of definitely my go-to Valentine's Day look. Just a pink, glittery, I don't know, kind of like a smoky pink eye. So I'm looking forward to this. To start, we're going to put down, you know the drill, my ColourPop concealer as an eyeshadow base. And now I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Fix setting powder, and I'm just going to, again, as always, dust that right over my eyes. Now that's on, I'm going to take this, I really like this brush. I'm pretty sure I got this from Ipsy. It's a Farrah huge blending brush, and just like, actually this look is going to be kind of similar in the beginning to the anti-Valentine's Day look. I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette again and go into the shade Shy. This is the lightest pink shade in the palette. I'm going to take a pretty generous amount of that on my blending brush and start feathering that into my crease. I'm bringing that down some into the outer corner. Now I'm going to take a slightly smaller domed blending brush, also take that into Shy, and just bring it in, concentrating it a little farther down. Now I'm going to take a domed blending brush, and I'm going to take the shade Flamingo, and I'm going to focus that much more onto the inner part of the crease. I don't want this to travel up as high, anywhere near as high as Shy. I'm not worried about what it looks like on the lid because I'm going to be covering it, but I am trying to make sure that it is as seamlessly blended on the top as possible. I'm going to take a little bit of Bay on my fluffy brush. Oh, This one's Bay. I'm going to take a little bit of this skin tone shade and soften the edges some because I'm not super happy with, or I'm not like 100% perfectly pleased with the blending on top. So for the last step on the crease, I'm going to take a flat packing brush and take the shade Maneater right here, this one right here, on a flat packing brush. And I'm just going to pat that on my outer corner. Also, I'm going to take the slightest bit of Maneater on the very tip of the dome blending brush I was using earlier and put it into the outer part of my crease, keeping that concentrated low towards the lid. Okay, now it's time. I'm going to do a half cut crease on the inner corner, the inner half of my eye. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my ColourPop concealer, pop that onto the back of my hand. I'm going to dip a small flat concealer brush into that and start carefully carving out the inner half of my lid. I'm going to take the tail of that concealer a little bit farther into the crease, just on the top. Okay, with my concealer laid down, I'm going into the shade Rose Gold from this palette. You can go into any pink shimmery shade that you want. I like this shade because it's like very intense. And with my finger, I'm going to swipe that over the area that I carved out on the lid. Okay, I'm going to take my domed brush, go back into our hot pink shade Flamingo, and take that back over the crease. Not too high, just right where the shadow meets the shimmer. Take a little bit of Maneater, the darkest shade we used, pounce that back into the outer corner. Actually, I think these eyes could use a little bit of the shade Fling, where the shimmer blends into the outer corner. There we go, that's much better. Alright, now we're going to move on to the face. So now the face is done, my brows are on, my contour is done, and I want to throw on some blush for an extra romantic look. I'm going to be taking a really pink blush palette. This is the Anastasia Blush Trio in the shade Pink Passion. I'm going to take a large face fluffy brush and I'm just going to swipe across all three shades to mix them together to get a little bit of the peachiness and a little bit of the pinkiness, and just go for it. I think that using like a lot of blush is really romantic and kind of sweet, so I'm going to be going heavy today, as I always say when I'm applying my blush, because when don't I go heavy? Alright, that's it for our heavy blush, and now let's move on to the under eyes. So we're going to go back into our contour, or into our, what am I saying? We're going to go back into our Huda Beauty palette. I'm taking a pencil brush, and I'm going into our hot pink shade Flamingo. And I'm just going to run that all along the under eye. Once that lays down, I'm going to grab the dome brush we were using earlier. I'm going to go into the light pink shade Shy. And I'm just going to very gently smoke this out just a little bit more. If you feel like it traveled too low, which I do, you can just tap your beauty blender with leftover product right under the edge. And that will just clean it up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take the eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner that I tried out yesterday in my anti-Valentine's Day video when I was filming this. This is the Dewy liquid eyeliner. It's supposed to be waterproof and lash enhancing, which is pretty surprising. This is by Eyeko London, and I'm just going to give this another test, and we're going to draw a pretty, I don't know, we'll see how dramatic this wing ends up. Things never seem to turn out quite the way that you expect when you're drawing a wing. Alright, we're cousins today, but I'm fine with that. Now to finish off the eyes, well, other than mascara and lashes, I'm going to pop a little bit of white eyeliner into my lower lash line. That really big dewy eye look. Or doe-eyed look, is that what I'm going for? Okay, I'm going to pop on mascara and lashes, and I will be right back to highlight, do lips, and wrap this thing up. Alright guys, let's go ahead and highlight now. I'm going to take my Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. I'm going to go into the pink shade Moonstone. I'm going to take it on a dense, fluffy brush and just kind of right there. Bringing it up the nose. I love the nose highlight, y'all. It just makes me feel so cute. A little bit on the Cupid's bow. And now I'm going to take a fluffy brush, a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and highlight my brow bone, since I didn't do that earlier. I'm also going to take the flat side of this brush with Moonstone and pop a little bit of that into my inner corner. Another thing that I didn't do, but decided as an afterthought that I wanted to. Alright, and then we're down to the last step, y'all. I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Mini Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Rose Madder, and apply that to the lips. You know what, before that I need to prep my lips with my Lip Smackers chapstick in the shade Flavor Fanta. Very high-end product here. And now I'm going to take my Jeffree Star lipstick in Rose Madder. Take a very, kind of wipe that off in the tube a little bit. Thin layer. Y'all, regardless about how you feel about Jeffree Star, I do love his liquid lip formula. I just think it's so comfortable and so easy to apply. And now I'm just going to top it with a little bit of my ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Pony Up. You know what, guys? I'm looking at this and, like, although I am feeling the Barbie pink, I think I would feel a nude lip a little bit more. So let me wipe this off and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided not to wipe it off all the way. I just blotted it a lot, and now I'm going to take another Jeffree lip. This is the shade Mannequin, and I'm going to kind of just coat over the top. Sometimes what you need is just a custom lip color. Let's see, we used Rose Madder and Celebrity. No. We used Rose Madder and Mannequin. Call it Rose Mannequin. That's what we got going on here. Alright, you guys, that's it for this over-the-top pink look that we've got going on. This Valentine's Day, if you are happy in a relationship, I hope that you can enjoy this day to the fullest, that you can put aside at least a little bit of time in that day to show each other how much you care and how much you mean to each other. And if you're not in a relationship, if you're single like me, then don't forget that there are so many other kinds of love out there than just the love in like a romantic relationship. And you have the love for your family, your love for your friends that you have all day to show, and also the love for yourself. Don't forget to take care of yourself this Valentine's Day. So anyway, guys, I hope that again you have a fantastic Valentine's Day. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my social media. A cloud just blocked all of my sunlight, so I guess that is my sign from the heavens to go. So anyway, see you guys later. Bye.